Hey everybody, I'm Victor Rivera, and welcome to D&Artistry, where I do art according to D&Me, which is my one-man D&Me show. Nope, one-man D&D show. So thank you so much for joining me on this lovely Tuesday evening. I've been tired this week, so but I woke up this morning and I had brand new motivation. I am reading a book on my bedside table called Get Your Shit Together. So this is me getting my shit together. And what did I do to get my shit together? I drew my kobolds for D&Me. And this is a very special episode because a lot of people have been wanting my kobolds. Ever since I came up with them, then they were an instant fan favorite. And then after their second appearance, then I'm like, oh, they definitely need their own art and then merchandise. So let me get a few things prepared. I am listening to my 2011 iTunes playlist because Spotify commercials drive me insane. So this is what I'm going to do. So here we go. This is what kobolds are. Kobolds, as you can see, this is my mood board that I've created for tonight. So kobolds are in this little corner. Boop. These small dragon folk. Just wanna... Interesting. You can't... hold on a second. Because you're supposed to be able to see. La la la. I'm scribbling on my Photoshop document, and it doesn't look like it's transferring over. Interesting. Let's try this again. Excuse me, just one second. I don't know what's happening. Yeah? There we go. Now you can see my scribbles. Cool. I don't know what happened. But nothing that can't be done with a couple undos. So, up here in this top left corner is a kobold that is like a small dragon folk. Not necessarily dragonborn, but they are notorious in D&D lore as like the minions to dragons. And thank you again, Zemena, for following me. You're my 101st follow, so I appreciate that. And I am thirsty, so I'm drinking. Oh, floating cup. No, this is seltzer waters, but this is the most satisfying part. Delicious. And then, yep, it makes it taste better. There you go. That's some good seltzer water. Boy, I'm old now. What am I, my mother? Anyways, so back to all my bullshit. So that is a kobold, the top left corner. And this guy right here, he has like a turtle shell shield, which is neat. These down here is having like a gold parade. They found a lot of loot. And I used those three as a representation of my boys earlier. Of my three boys, my kobolds, from the Convex Crimson, which is my tongue-in-cheek reference to Redbubble, which is my merchandise store. Where can you find that? That is on boop, Linktree. linktr.ee/D&Me Adventures, and like gnome. Bop. I'll just leave that up there for a minute. So I use those three, but I don't really have permission to use them, so I'm making my own art for my own little kobolds. And then in the right over here, these are like real fancy badass kobolds. They kind of look like hero forges or some kind of miniatures. But then, oh yeah, you can see in the top right, I'm listening to Irlandia Celtics. what is it? Irlandia Celtics, yeah, which is my dad found in Mexico, I believe, this fabulous set of CDs that are like international music, and I love 4 songs from the Irish Celtic CD, and I've listened to them forever. So I'm listening to my favorite song right now, which is called Rivera DMs. And I've been listening to it, honestly, all day as I was doing these arts. So those are the classic kobolds. And then as I was drawing my own boys, then I realized they have a lot in like thematic similarities, a lot in common with Salacious B. Crumb, which is Jabba the Hutt's jester from Star Wars. The last one? Revenge of the something? Yeah, I think so. Revenge of the Sith? Return of the Jedi, maybe? Empire Strikes? I don't remember. But he is a Kowakian monkey lizard. And then, in terms of Muppets that gave me nightmares as a kid, then the Fire Gang from Jim Henson's Labyrinth, or the Fireys, what I ended up drawing was very similar to both of those. So that's quite funny. And then, as I do the 3 kobolds, who I'll talk about here in a second, they seem to me they play like the crocodiles from Pearls Before Swine, which is an American newspaper comic strip. So that is the Brotherhood of Diba Ida there in the top right. I was going to clip the references of the kobolds, so that was episode 4, Shops and Snowy Streets, and then episode 33, D&M merch. But time got away from me, so I did other stuff instead. And speaking of 3 kobolds, then there was this joke when they announced the release of this book, which is Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden. Then they showed some just interior art, and they showed this picture, which people got a huge kick out of. They called it 3 kobolds in a trench coat. And then the internet, as it does with things that they like, a Reddit user named Tamlin123 created a whole stat sheet on 3 kobolds in a trench coat, and we're going to take a look at that real quick. So, medium humanoid. I did not actually take a look at this yet. I'm going to just read the highlights as I get to them. Uncanny Disguise. Any creature that perceives 3 kobolds in a trench coat must succeed on a DC 5 intelligence investigation check. On a fail check, the target is wholeheartedly convinced they are perceiving a normal human being. And how dare you insist otherwise? A target may not repeat this ability check. That's very freaking funny. Topple Tower. Whenever 3 kobolds in a trench coat receive damage or are knocked prone, they must succeed on a 2 DC 10 dexterity saving throws. On a failure, they split up into 3 kobolds, with each one having a third of their original health points. Any creature fooled by their uncanny disguise ability stops being affected by it. That's great. And then tactical split up. As a reaction, 3 kobolds in a trench coat may use their Topple Tower ability to split into their component kobolds, making an attack aimed at them automatically miss. Multi-attack. 3 kobolds in a trench coat make 3 attacks. This is lovely. I'm going to reach out to Tamlin. And then, 3 kobolds in a trench coat. A testament to acting like you belong. The 3 kobolds in a trench coat's technique of trickery centers around others not really looking very hard at them. Born of ingenuity, tenacity, and a spare trench coat, this group of kobolds cunningly blend in among humans and humanoid crowds. And then, anyone could have been 3 kobolds in a trench coat all along. One can never be certain whether one's allies are really who they say they are, or if they're a group of very dedicated kobolds in a trench coat. Be wary of any individual who refuses to take off any particularly long item of clothing. So that's very funny. That is the internet having fun with a picture that they liked from the thing. But then, Dungeons & Dragons in true amazing business form wrote On page 296, this is the actual page of three kobolds in a trench coat. They name it Icewind Kobold. However, here in the second paragraph of Kobolds, they say, when kobolds don't feel safe, they acquire heavy winter clothing and disguise themselves as humans by standing on one another's shoulders. Three kobolds in cold weather gear can pass themselves off as a clumsy human with a successful group charisma deception check, the DC of which equals the onlooker's wisdom insight check result. So that's amazing. This is, again, Icewind Kobold on page 296 of Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden. There's a lot less actual actions and stuff. But interesting to note, they are, all three of them, considered small humanoid. Parentheses, kobold, and parentheses, any alignment. So, there you go. That's some funny stuff about three kobolds in a trench coat. Just wanted to give y'all some D&D internet history. So, all of that said, I have three kobolds here. Three kobolds, they are the proprietors, the shopkeepers, the business owners of the Convex Crimson, and their names are Tax, Shipping, and Handling. And I wanted to give them each a very different flavor. And I started drawing Handling first because, as a fan favorite, then his catchphrase, Skeen, earned himself a sticker. And Skeen. I wanted to clip that for y'all and play it, but y'all can check it out. Episode, again, 33, which is D&M merch. But as I was drawing the others, and I tried to figure out what makes a good kobold. And I wanted, as you can tell with the silhouette already for Tax, because it's Tax, Shipping, and Handling, as you can tell already, that silhouette is very Jim Henson's Labyrinth, etc., etc. So, for Tax, he's kind of the leader. And this is my rendition. This is my reference photo that I took of myself. And this is what we came up with. Yeah, look at him. I'll break it down when we see all three boys, but I did want to study what it would be like to have ridiculously long fingernails as talons. I didn't do anything for it. I just imagined in the drawing like 3 or 4 inch nails. So you can, like, pick up the coins and stuff. But that's Tax. Very cute. One of my favorites is Shipping. So this is a very inappropriate picture, but it makes sense because he is offering the eggs in his wicker basket fanny pack. And then he has a wicker basket, like, backpack on his back. So that's Shipping. A very, like, wide boy. And then, last but not least, ladies and gentlemen and adventurers, we have the long-awaited Handling, which is doing the iconic Skeen. And here we go. That's really good. That's really good. Woof, that's so good. Skeen. And I took these pictures today, and I drew him today. So he looks tatted up, like he has sleeves. But as a comparison of all three boys, then I started with Handling, and then for the reference picture of kobolds, boop, nope, everything's falling apart. Stop. I was moving the wrong layer, as I often do. Kobold reference. So, as you can see, there's very much this burgundy color, which we're going to work with. And I made a new banner, speaking of, for today's D&Artistry, because I figured, like, they normally reside in, like, underground cave systems. So I wanted to do some stalactites and stalagmites. The difference The mnemonic to remember is that stalactites hang on tight to the ceiling, and what I like to imagine is, do I have a? I don't have a note slayer. Y'all are gonna learn today, whether you like it or not. So stalactites hang on tight to the ceiling, and they have the T. So if you imagine this as the ceiling, then yeah, the T. So it does like a little of this number. And then stalagmites look like an M. So if this is the ground, if this is the ground, then stalagmites are like that. How cool, huh? You learned something by watching a silly D&D art video. But looking at this kobold reference, then there's this burgundy color, which we're going to work with a lot today, and it's in our background, but also like these scale patches. So I was doing up handling with a whole bunch of scale patches, and then as I was doing shipping, I was like, you know what? I want to have like different placement of the scale patches. So handling, their whole design very much goes off of their personality, which I love in any media. So I was happy to let that reflect in my kobolds. So handling, he's the pervy one. So like all of his scales like are on his hands and like directionally pointing towards his hands. His horns are kind of like hands squeezing a little bit, and then his like side horns are like hands also. So the thumbs at the top, and then the 3 fingers, because the kobolds only have 3 fingers. So that's handling, going skiing, and you can see the ski with the teeth. Shipping, I was thinking, all right, so we have horns, we have the side like mutton chop horns, and then we have the scales. I wanted to make him beefier, so I gave him more muscle definition in the arms because he's the one that lifts everything all the time. And with that, he has a lot of weight on his shoulders, not only with the wicker basket, but he's like a big lifty boy. So I put all his scales like on his pecs and his traps. And then I was thinking, what visually would show holding a lot of weight, like holding a big load? Then horns-wise, I wanted to go with some... Nope, wrong one. Some Texas Longhorns. So these giant longhorns that looks like a plate or a platter that holds a lot of weight. So that visually also. And then he's going, eggs. Because he's gesturing, again, with the long fingernails to his fanny pack with some eggs in it. And we're going to have fun coloring those eggs. But then, look at that. Look at this pervert. And then Tax, I figured I'd give him just the normal kobold horns. But his scales, I wanted... He's the leader, and he's a little bit more intellectual. So I put it like on his head, gesturing towards his brain, and then because he's the businessman, he's the business kobold, then I gave him a little formation that looks like a necktie, which is very fun. But then also, like, I have the side horns droopy. Oh, yeah, also the side horns for shipping are pointing up, also like holding weight. So a lot of scales, if you imagine little plates, scales. And then, so for tax, I have them dripping down. But then I was like, you know what? Like a tax businessman, an accountant, I imagine like this greasy comb over. So I just gave him 3 little, like, I didn't want to make it full on like Homer Simpson comb over, but I had 3 little designs in there. So, and he's holding a stack of coins, gold coins. So, if you're interested, go check out, boy. If you're interested, check out episode 4, where we first go into the Convex Crimson and meet the 3 kobolds, not in a trench coat, but if you want a different scene, oh wait, there's another one where shipping comes in to talk to Toot Toot. When was that? Maybe episode 11 or 12 or something. I don't recall. But then we have another big interaction in episode 33, which is called D and Merch. So we're going to just start coloring these boys because it'll be fun. All right. So let's have... Where do we start? Let's color in their circles, their little darker scales, because that'll be fun. What's a good sample color? I just want one point where I can... Let's do like this metal color. Okay, so let's go to the master color. And then let's see if this works well. Maybe a little bit darker. Let's try this. That's lighter, which is the opposite. Yeah, I'll do this and then see if it works well. So we're just going to color in some scales. We're starting with shipping here. And let me know if anyone's watching, if y'all have any questions or comments. I'm just going to relax. I spent all day drawing these and then scanning them and then photo editing them until like really right before airing. Is that... If we get... Okay, I'm concerned about them already, but when we get other colors in there, then I'll make them pop. So, yeah, I drew these all today, and then I scanned them and photo edited them, making them high contrast so that they're easy to color. Because when I did my... Let's see. When I did my 4 boys, which are Tipsy, Onyx, Rock, and Tutu, the main characters of D&Me, then I had really thin lines that didn't really translate very well from scanning and then me processing them and then throwing them up here. So I stuck with a lot of really thick lines, which will make things a lot easier for me to color. Just relaxing. You know those adult coloring books? Well, this is me doing my own art, so that's awesome. I photo edited them, and then for like shipping and handling, then I did the hands and then like up until the elbows, and then I actually drew the rest of the kobolds in Photoshop because I wanted to move the egg fanny pack over just a little bit and adjust a whole bunch of things. So stop. My headset's popping out a lot today. And I can't play too many notes or else YouTube and Twitch will flag it. So it doesn't really... Well, on Twitch, it'll be copyright infringement stuff, but in YouTube, it doesn't really matter. I just won't be able to monetize this one episode. Monetize it how? By going to Linktree, linktr.ee/D&Me Adventures and like gnome. And then what else I got going on? Tomorrow will be episode 39 of D&Me Adventures. They are right now in the Restful Lily, which is a mysterious bathhouse and spa. And they are spending their first night there. And it's super creepy. Is that a good... Get out of here, Kobold reference. You're messing me up. Yeah, good. Oh, I can merge both of those now. So I'm just coloring some scales. and D&Me is going very well. Yeah, in the Restful Lily, this is a module out of the Candlekeep Mysteries, which is an anthology series. And this is the purest form of dramatic irony where Victor did not read ahead. So I am encountering all of the rooms by myself, new, and it's kind of weird and funny and scary because I don't know what's happening. I know some of the gist, but beyond that, I don't really know. This is a very good song. This is Hide and Seek by Emojin Heap. And they made it as a joke song for SNL, but the song actually itself is really amazing. Just calling in some scales. Dragonborn, speaking of scales, for the Adventure Zone, I didn't really pay attention to this, but they did a little side episode where it was maybe 3 episodes of some other people from some other podcasts that ran the Adventure Zone. And one of them was a Dragonborn bard, and he was descendant off of blue dragons. And since he was a bard, then he named himself Scales, which was very funny. But yeah, I got tax, shipping, and handling. Skiing. He's kind of got the Italian chef fingers going on. But I've been on a huge seltzer water kick lately. Ugh. What else is going on in my life? Boop. Reading Get Your Shit Together made me want to get my shit together. Is this? I don't know. To the point of like, I'm wondering what I want out of D&Me. I want at least 50 episodes where I went on a full year, of course. I love being able to have merchandise that I just want for myself. Excuse me. And I made a discovery. Every once in a while, I take walks after. Look at that. So, handling during episode 33 D and merch, then my sister was contributing in the chat, and she's hilarious. And she was doing his trademark scheme, and she's gotten some sleeves done, like tattoo wise. So I didn't mean to make handling a little bit like my sister, but take that as you will. All right. Look at tags. He's so sweet. Let's actually do a little bit. This is 17. It sure is. And this is tag. Just fill that in. Perfect. Nope. Master color. Good. Boop. Just a little bow tie. Or a little necktie. And I like their like lizard gullets. Their droopy necks. Droopy like crocodile necks. Ooh, they need like yellow eyes. Oh, also, before I color too much of them, I want to scale them to each other because I want shipping to be the tallest, but I want them to be scaled appropriately so that I could just pop them into the convex crimson or Redbubble when I make them for stickers and stuff. So. Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking of altering them a lot. I might make tax a little bit smaller. But I want shipping to be the tallest one because he has the wicker basket. So let's actually get all me's out of there. I'll just turn them off right now. I'll keep them up, but let's see. How do I want to do this? Background color. No, master color. I will. Let's see if this will end up doing anything. Okay. Nothing weird. It just did a weird scar thing. Oh. Not even. Oh. Only when you zoom out a whole bunch. But that's not bad. So, master color. I will cut. And then shipping. No. Even tax. I'm going to scale them down just a little bit. Woof. Woof, 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 woof. Listening to Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. Master color, background color. Fart. Cut. There we go. Okay. So now, hope for TTRPGs. I'm so happy I could tell what song you were singing before you even said the name. Lol. Hey. Heck yeah, music teacher. Congratulations on. You are moving into your new classroom, or you're getting a new classroom. Thank you so much for popping by. I always love seeing you here and everywhere. So I'm coloring my kobolds. I made some kobold art. I think that's very good. Let's get my silhouettes out of there. I've got my first music teaching job that starts in August. I will get the keys to my room soon. Oh boy, congratulations. That's humongous. So, congratulations on getting your degree and doing all that. That's incredible. Absolutely lovely. Good. And then skibby doopy doop 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 boop. Oh boy. What grade are you teaching? If you feel comfortable in sharing. Did that, okay. Bap. And then background. Nope, bap. Good. And then bap. Preschool through 6th grade. Awesome. So a lot of hot cross buns. Just a lot of hot cross buns. And chopsticks on P Nano. I colored those silhouettes out, Hope, because for drawing my kobolds, so I have 3 kobolds that are shop owners for the Convex Crimson, which is my tongue-in-cheek name for my Redbubble store. So he's tax, shipping, and handling. But I took reference photos of myself being tax, shipping, and handling. So that made me very happy. But now they are now in the way. Let me do this. Even better. Okay. So, all my tacks. I like shipping being slightly smaller. Also, I'll be in and out lurking while I get my work done for today. Well, I am honored to be your background noise. So I'll sing, hot cross buns for you. Ready? The last one was a whole note. So that's just for you. Because no one wants that. All right, next. I will do handling, master color. Okay, I need to take both master color and then background color. Nuts. And then background color. Cool. So all of these should be handling. Look at that. The joys of early band and recorders. Yup. I can only imagine. Okay. Do I like that? As a spread. Let me move my mic because it's super in my way. That is not what I want. Tax over to the left has like a vacant piranha look kind of going on. I'll make handling just a little bit bigger because he has a lot of good detail. Because I want them to match as a set of stickers also. Yeah, this is good. So, tax. And then shipping's just staying right in the middle. What's all that? Oh. What's this thing? What's this little square of color? Oh, Kobolds, come on. Yeah, okay. So, just... Oh, bother. Or... I was doing the wrong button. Okay, eraser. Make that big. Cool. All right, one last check. Tax. Shipping and handling. Yeah, I like it. Save. All right, so this is master color. That's master color. This is master color. What's this? Master color. What's this? Perfect. So all of those are master color. Master color. Then let's... Aha. Leather. Layer 11. Layer 13. Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out of here, layer 13. What are you doing, layer 13? You goof. Let's see. Oh, that just looks super weird now. Okay. Oh, you're going to be... All right, whatever. I'm trying. Ooh, even better. First teaching job. Oh, boy. Okay. So now you all, I believe, merge down. Nuts. It's fine. Well, no. What happened? Why did that happen? Ah. Merge down. Cool. All right. Oh, well, what's all it? It does not matter, Victor. Sure it does. Okay. And then merge down. There we go. Now, yellow eyes. Maybe? Yeah, let's just make them yellow eyes. What's a nice yellow that'll pop? This might be a lot of yellow. But I also kind of like it. Ooh, it's a lot of yellow. But I can also edit it later. Okay. Let's look at another color I could do. Now, the main colors that I see are the white gradient on his chest. Like, that's the lightest. And then it comes to, like, the dark burgundy fringes. So, how do I do that? Because it's kind of like just underbelly stuff. Or should I do the wicker basket? Ooh, also, I might need to change their super, super yellow eyes because Tax has a bunch of gold. Like, he's holding a bunch of gold. What's gold color? That's pretty goldy, huh? Goldie Hawn. Ooh, also their nails. Also, instead of, because for my Four Boys official art for Tipsy, Onyx, Rock, and Toot Toot, then I had a lot of really thin lines that didn't really make it from the scan onto the artwork, and they're a pain in the butt to try and color in and stuff. And then when I did Let's All Roll for Our Hobby, the pre-show placard, let's just throw that up there real quick. Toot, 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 Let's all. That is with the music. But there were also some really thin lines that drove me nuts. So I have lots of nice thick lines, but I did want to do something special where I have detail work, but it being not like in the lines, like not me having not having their own lines. So I'm just going to do the detail work within the drawing itself. So what I'm doing right now is making the gold coins having their ridges like quarters and dimes, but not pennies and nickels. Is that right? Oh boy, I don't really. I think quarter definitely. I think penny doesn't. I don't think nickel does. Gold dollar might. I don't know. I have a cup of coins over there. But on Tuesdays, I art until I'm tired because I'm saving up my energy for tomorrow, which are always exhausting. For D&Me episode 39. Hopefully this looks nice. I also realized I could have just copied and pasted, but there's a joy in doing some tedious art. I'm going to try something a little a little sneaky. Let's see. Let's do... because this might give it some definition. To make the coins pop a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Details. Okay, also their fingernails, I want to do like kind of... Yeah, there's some talon color. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Master color. Let's see if this looks good. Yeah, I might go a little bit darker, but... maybe not too dark, because... that actually pops quite nicely. Let's try one hand one way and then one hand another way. I kind of pictured the one on his left hand. So, yeah, we'll do that up. I'm listening to the Ting Tings album, which they are very good. The Ting Tings, the album is... oh, is it a self-titled? Oh, We Started Nothing, I believe is the album. Yep. The Ting Tings. Again, I'm listening to my 2011 iTunes playlist, because why not? No commercials for me. Okay, so that's great. I want to also color these, the talons color. Let's see if that goes well. Ooh, I just thought that their teeth need color also, but not super white, more like a yellow faded. This is good. Or maybe the scales color. Let's try, because art is experiment. Or is this too similar to the background color and I won't be able to notice? I kind of like the scales color better than the talons. Forget my name. Is this the same color as the background color? It's slightly different. Just the most slight difference. Do I like that? Okay, that's fine. Now, do I color the horn? Well, they kind of fade into the talon color at the end. Well, it's also kind of a different color altogether. Let's try this. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, do I want those for the scales also? Or maybe a gradient where we do the horns this color and then we drip the side mutton chop things like halfway. Because that's cool. Let's see this other horn this color. Because that's kind of what I wanted the the scales color to be. But also, the background is exactly the burgundy color. So, yep. Fascinating. Fascinating. Because this kobold, like, we talked about gradients on other D&Artistries, but their tummies, like, fade into the darker. But there's that sunburst of yellow, or of like, white on their pecs and on their, like, necks, on their face a little bit. Let's figure out a nice dirty yellow. Scheme. Let's just do this for funsies, instead of just a pure black. I love the thicker lines. That's so much more satisfying to color, instead of the heartache of, oh. Skin. Ooh, even their teeth are thematic. So, let me show y'all. So, Handling's teeth outside of the skin is like fingers doing this. So there's one up, one down, one up, one down, one up, one down. Shippings are all weight bearing. So they're all like the top teeth. And then Tax, because he's the leader, the head businessman, then all of his like form upwards as if indicating like his proficiency in talking. So just nice little details that I don't think anyone else would really know, but that's totally fun. I like it. Let's do like a dirty yellow. Yeah. Is that dirty enough? Also, what schnoz does this look like? It looks like a wolf or a dog or something. Like just that much of it? Like maybe the Matt Groening dogs? I don't know. Also, the noses look very... Whoops, did I save that? I didn't mean to. I think we can make the teeth like maybe this color instead of yellow. They look so demented Muppet. Because the yellow doesn't really read to me as black. But this pink makes me think like bloodstained. Like after many years. I'll keep it for now. To have like a whole red palette to the kobolds. Yeah, it's very wolfy. I don't know what it's from, though. I don't know. I've seen a lot of wolfy stuff, so. Skin. Yeah, I like that. The pink. Because you don't really see pink teeth all that often. Ah. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of gradient work for me here in the future. Ooh, let's also look at the nose. What color is the nose? The nose is kind of like this. Is it the same color as the talons? because I could do some pretty good cell shading. That's what I did with the coins. Cell shading, again, is like... You see how all this is gradient? Smoothly transitioning from one to another? Well, cell shading is like this, where you can tell it's a very like fine line between the different colors. So I might do some detail shale shading here. But is that a good color? It makes me think too much of the talons, so let's just do the talons. That's the talon color. Yeah, I like it. Oh yeah, no, that reads very kobold to me. Well, now these are night kobolds. It looks like Tax is holding like a bee or a little hive or a firefly. Yes, these are looking good. Okay. These are looking very good. Oh man, I made this and my boys. So nice. It does look like a cute little beehive, doesn't it? Look at it. With the ridges. What is... It looks like a wolf of some sort. I don't know. At 3 a.m., then I'll jolt out of bed. Kind of looks like a little derpy wolf. I don't know. Texas. Great. They're coming along so well. Boop the snoot. I will boop the snoot for you. Well, it looks like I'm going to pick it. So instead... And then let's flip it. Bop. Okay. And we're going to be some fancy... Yeah, apply the... We're going to have some gloves. Gloved hands. Okay. Boop. 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 That's great. Boop. Lol, that's amazing. Boop. I think handling likes it a bit too much. So again, handling here at the back is saying skin. Because he had a great bit in episode 33 where these kobolds came in with merchandise of my boys, and you can find on the Redbubble link, which is on Linktree, the Convex Crimson, where I made hardcover journals and spiral notebooks of Rock, the half-orc wizard who is heliotrope. And so I made those books the heliotrope color, like the covers. And so these kobolds came in going, yeah, this is the same color of his skin. And then Handling, who's a very tactile, that's the personality that I gave him, then he went, skin. And it was the funniest thing I've ever... I cracked up. Like, I don't often crack myself up that much on my show. Skin. So, let's do real quick, because I will punch myself if I don't do this. But, nope, wrong. Skin. I also have a LOL. Yeah, it was very good. I should have... Nope, wrong button. I should have clipped it for y'all, but I might do that tomorrow. Skiing. What am I doing? There we go. So, I will do this for my sister and my dad, who both love handling. So, I'm going to make this into a emote if I can figure out how to do that. So, duplicate layer. let's switch this up a little bit so it doesn't look just the same. Okay. Then, in Victor's handwriting font, that is not Victor's handwriting font, that is Star Jedi, my Star Wars font. That's the one. Skiing. Let's make it a little bigger. And let's squish that down. Let's make the kerning tighter. Skiing. And ladies and gentlemen and adventurers, look at this. Skiing. That's all this show will be. How thick to make the outline? Ooh, thicker. Thicker, Victor. There we go. So, skiing. I mean, you can't get much better than that. Go away. Skiing. Oh my gosh. There are beautiful moments when art comes together. And this, my D&D deers, is one of them. D&D deers, that's cute as heck. D&D deers. I also came up with D&We as the community. So, floating cop, skiing. That's exactly what it looked like in my head. Whew. I can only say it once, but I am tired. I can say it only once per stream. Yes, I love this darker color for the horns. Let's keep doing that, baby. Look at Shipping's large bald head. Texas Longhorns, baby. UT, hook 'em horns. Oh my gosh. So in my game that I DM'd right before D&Me, they wanted to find a weapons store, so I had to make one up on the spot. So I had a perfectly square wooden building, and Tax, you don't have a bottom to your horns. That'll just be easy. A perfectly square wooden building, and inside it had like fur-lined interiors, and it was white fur, and this one of my favorite oranges, and inside they had a minotaur who was longhorn, so there was a narrow space behind the kiosk, so like the actual register and the checkout desk, but his back room, like the workshop, was behind him, so he would have to like turn 90 degrees and then scoot forward because like he was really low, his trapezius was really high, and then he just had these big old long wide horns. So one of the player characters like was like, he's beautiful, I love him, which was very fun. And then I had he was great, and I tried the Patrick Warburton voice for him. And then I had another character where they were leaving town in order to return halfling to the halfling home, pretty much. And they had to rent like a cart and horses. So I made up someone else on the spot, and he was this beautiful black centaur who looked like Sterling K. Brown, the actor from This Is Us, Sterling K. Brown. And my players were like, we love him. And I was like, okay, y'all are attracted to... Good to know. So that was a lot of fun. His name, I think, was Midnight. Is that good? Yes, it is. Oh! Is this what it is? Oh. No, because I was thinking... Okay, I'll tell you all my thought processes here in a second. That's not bad. So, first of all, this right now looks like the piranha from The Bad Guys out in theaters now, the animated movie. So he looks very piranha right now. But zooming out a little bit, this much, he looks like Figment, the purple dragon from Disney, from Epcot. I want to see that movie so badly. It looks great. Like, it looked really cute. When I saw the first trailer, I was like, oh, that's clever. That's very good. And a lot of really fine actors in it. Craig Robinson, who I love. Sam Rockwell, who's amazing. I still can't figure out this nose. It might be Groening. Matt Groening art. Like the bunnies, which were the predecessors to The Simpsons. But I'm not sure. Okay. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to make the little side horns this deeper color too. Let's do it on the right layer, Victor. Yeah, that just feels better. Boop. Boop. Scheme. Yeah, that just... Well, shoot. Now it kind of looks like hair. And again, me having the burgundy as the background also, this all feels very devil-y right now. This is a lot of devil stuff going on. That was not my intention. But, I don't know. It kind of does look like hair now. But, alas. I will just do half the hair color, the horn color, and then half the scale color. And then we'll figure out when I put a different background color up. But this is my good in the meantime. Bloop. I hope. Are you doing better? I know on Twitter, I like that you have a really good support system, and you have been very vulnerable in sharing your feelings and just the vulnerability and stuff. And I want to make sure that you're good. I really appreciate you tuning in, but I also want to make sure that you're on the way to health and happiness. Because you mean a lot to me as one of my TTRPG friends. So, thank you. Things have been a bit rough, but I'm doing my best. Well, excellent. Make sure you get plenty of rest and give yourself grace. That's very important. And knowing your limits so that you don't push yourself too hard. So, you are doing your best. Because guess what? You are the best. Yeah. Says D&Me. If I had a lot of money, I'd send you a mug. Boop. Some good seltzer water. I'm so old. I'm so old. It's all right. I'm just coming to crossroads with what I've been doing with Hope for TTRPGs and what I'm going to be able to do. I understand, and also with a job, with being a music teacher, then that'll be a lot of your attention. And if you need help with that, you can like DM me and stuff. So let me know, because you rock. So bop. That's very good. Okay, shipping. Let's delete this background color. Exactly. This has been my job, but now it'll be more of a hobby, and it feels a bit odd to be taking steps back. Well, I'm reading a book right now called Get Your Shit Together. And she explains pretty on, the author, that that's not meant as like a derogatory, like, come on, get your shit together. But like, hey, we're all going to get our shit together and elevate. So I am also thinking of what I truly want out of D&Me, and those are just really hard questions to ask yourself. But I think they're very important. For example, as an actor, I always encourage other actors to stop and take inventory. That's not the right word, but take... I don't remember the word. But to stop and to ask yourself honestly if you are enjoying this acting career. Because if your sincere answer is not really, not anymore, I would rather be a chef or fighting for human rights, then you should listen to that internal drive, because that's hugely important, instead of the logical fallacy, which is, I've spent the last 6 years of my life doing this, I should continue because I've spent so much time. No, that makes a level of sense, but also you pursuing what you really want to do makes even more sense. And it's a very hard question to ask yourself, and it's very vulnerable, but it's very important. Okay, what a bad music choice. Behind Blue Eyes is next from The Who. I'm just going to go ahead and skip that one because I'm doing an inspiring talk. I'm doing Bardic Inspiration right now. So, yeah, it's a hard question, but what is the best is Hope's happiness. So, I encourage it. And, let me just hop off that soapbox. But know you have support in me and a lot of other people that really, really enjoy you. So, and meanwhile, you can look at these awesome nails that these kobolds have. Oh, shoot. Did I do that wrong? I think so. Well, yep. No, I did that wrong. Is it? Oh, my screen is just dirty. Okay. Uh-huh. Look at these long nails. Have I? So I have long nails as just a human man. But I'm thinking if I ever had like long fake acrylic ones. I've painted them before, which is definitely, if you've never done it before, then that's a super new thing. I'm trying to figure out what my line art is, and sometimes it doesn't make sense. Okay, for example, I think that's a finger. Thank you for the inspiration. You're welcome. Take a D6. You know what? What level of bard am I? Take a D8. There you go. I just wish I could do everything 100%. Yep. You are very much that type of person who is wonderful and driven and passionate. But I want you to also give 100%, not to the point of burnout. Because I know many people who do that. So I want to save you from that. Yeah, that's good. Cool. But yeah, take a D8 of inspiration. Look at them. It again, this whole thing looks very this whole thing looks very demonic right now and devilish, including skin. So, that's great. Thank you. If only we didn't need sleep and time didn't exist, lol. Well, first of all, time is a cultural construct, so. But, outside of that, yes, I often think to myself, today, no, I think I did groceries yesterday, but I was going through the grocery store and I go, I have to feed myself every freaking day? Come on. Which, yeah, if sleep weren't a thing, I know people that run on like 5 hours of sleep. Ugh. All right. God's favorite. But. Okay, I think it's time to make a decision. You know what? I'm sure there's a color between horns and scales that we can make the little mutton chops. The little sideburns. Yes, that is what we will do. We will find out a color between this. Ooh, and I'm going to do it a cool way. Ready? Are you ready for this? So, this is a very good song too. This is Such Great Heights by the Postal Service. It's a lot poppier than the original, I think. Or is this the original? One of them's Such Great Heights Come Down Now. And it's a very good, like, really sad song. But this is like a Heights Come Down Now. We'll say that everything looks different from far away. Well, okay, so what I aimed to do with that. Oh no, I did it in the wrong layer. Okay, so gradient transfers one color to another. You've got some great songs on that playlist. Thanks. My 2011 playlist was in college. Halfway through college, which hope you're quite young. So that's when you graduated middle school. No, I don't know. 2011 was middle of college, and my mom actually has a CD of many of these songs that I got from 2011. And then for Spotify, I have a 2019 playlist. I have a 2020 playlist. I have 2021 and a current 2022 Spotify playlist. So if anyone wants any of those, I know someone who is healing right now who wants just hours and hours of song. So I gave her hours and hours of song. So I'm quite proud of those as well. Gradient transfers one color to the next, and then we're just going to pick something in the middle. That's middle. All right, so this is middle. That's not what I meant to do. Come down now. So this is the middle color. All right, let's do it. That's awesome. Yeah. So if you want that playlist, Hope, let me know. Ugh, wrong color. Well, geez. Yeah, give me this middle color. Yeah, come on now. All right. Did you give me that middle color? I'm wary. Okay. Interesting. I know it's halfway between horns and scales. No, it kind of reads as a different color. Nice. We'll just play with that right now. I like it better than hair. Okay. Ooh, this is a great song also that not a lot of people know, but this played earlier. Ramifications of an Exciting Spouse by Jumbling Towers. I'm going to play that one again for my head. And the next is Bulletproof by Leroux, R-O-U-X, which is French for not going to pronounce all those. All right. Skin looks great. Skin. I've never heard of Jumbling Towers before. I only know the song, and for a project in college, we had to pick a favorite song. It was for Introduction to Nonverbal Communication, so we had to pick a song and then play a minute of it in front of class, and this was my song. It's very good. It's, I believe, quite unique. All right. Again, that is Ramifications of an Exciting Spouse. What is that? Oh, okay. I had to look back at my original drawing because I don't know. That's really cool. Thank you. I didn't know what some of these were. All right. I feel good about a lot of this. We're really getting there. And look at that Kobold for reference, and we're nailing it. I'm still trying to figure out how to do the white of the chest and the neck and the bottom jowls. And the actual skin color. But oh, look at his vampire talons down here. Because this is an extra background color that we don't need. Come on. I clicked on shipping. Bro, what are you doing? Shipping. I want shipping. That was the wrong button. Good Lord, come on. What's happening? Okay, give me shipping. Yeah, why don't you give me shipping? What's happening? What the ding dang flopple? Yeah. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to save it real quick. I'm going to cancel out of it and then maybe reload it. This was my Kobolds mood board. Okay, let's try that again. Also, we listened to Such Great Heights, so listen to Bulletproof, which I think my sister did a whole routine for Color Guard. What the butt is happening? Been there, done that, messed around. Okay, well, apparently that doesn't just want to work. So I will do it the old-fashioned way. What is happening? Well, I want to get rid of this. Just let me get rid of this. I've got to go now. Have a good stream. Thank you, Hope. You got this. Make sure to take care of yourself. Shipping. Oh, it's in a quick mask. How do I get it out of a quick mask? When did I do a quick mask? I never remember how to do quick mask. Oh, quick masks mess everything up. Good thing I figured it out. Quick mask. Edit in quick mask mode. No. Get it out of quick mask mode. Exit quick mask. Hope, come back. I figured it out. That was a bad while of... Oh, right. I have tax shipping and handling down here, but I wanted to do that for tax shipping and handling so y'all could see my reference. Oh, well. Well, that took forever, and then now I realized I could just do this. So. Oh, well. Learning. Everything is learning. Wins. Wins. Okay. Let's do... What's that color? Because that's a good color to have as the background instead of the scales color. Let me figure that out real quick. This time I'll be bulletproof. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and kobolds of all flavors, burgundy copy. Yikes. That's real bad. Why is that a thing? Me? Well? Why is this a thing? Oh, I guess it's also changing. Okay. A lot of different things going on right now. Skiing. That looks very good. And then eggs. And then just coin, I guess. Coin. Coin. Go to my eyes on a bit like hotel room. Exit quick mask mode. I can't believe I was in quick mask mode. I don't know how to do that. It just does it sometimes. All right. Pink teeth is good. Ah, I found another thing. All right, Skeen, get out of here for a second. Oh, by the way, good luck, ants. Good luck. There you go. It's on a paper napkin. Dress I'm downstairs. God, don't do that. All right. Cool. What else can I do that isn't just the big scary doing the chests? Let me check my phone to just stall just the tiniest bit. Something cool. Well, two cool things happened to me career-wise today, but I can't really talk about them. Ain't I a stinker? All right. That chest. How do I do the chest? How do I do the chest? What are my other kobolds? What do they look like? Really? The bottom jaw. The bottom jaw is that color. That's pretty much a constant. Okay. Here's something to consider. Because I don't have this line on my boys, on my kobolds. So I just have kind of that. Okay. Let's try something. That's what color it wants to be. That's very striking. Let's try like that. Is this the color? No, that's fine. So it's really, really prominent on the bottom jaw. Here's the thing. Do I complete the circle? Or do I round it off? Or do I round it down? Let's just make it gradient. Yeah, let's just make it gradient. Okay. This is going to be a little bit difficult to navigate, but I'll figure it out. So no. Okay. Gradient with this, so that no. Okay. I think that's it. And then I'll color the rest of this. But cool. And then for this one, that worked out a lot easier than I was kind of dreading. Did I do it in the wrong? I probably did do it in the wrong. Okay. Did I do it in the wrong layer? Sure did. All right. Dang it. It's really good. Well, and then I can pop it up here and then merge down, baby. So now, beautiful. I am so smart. Well, shoot. SMRT. Master color. Oh, okay. Well, I'll figure that out. No, let's just do it over. Oh my God. Stop. Okay. It's being really funny. Merge down, layer order. Master color. Background color. There we go. Finally did the right one. Okay, now for master color. For master color, I will do... Shoot, what was that color? There. Okay. Gradient. Okay. That feels good. Nice. And now, master color. Okay. Saving that real quick. Doing it in the wrong layer every time. Okay. Nice. So then I just color the bottom jaw that color. And that's real easy. You'll be tuned to be Lanzan. What is... Oh, okay. Don't need that. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Yeah. Now I'm just enjoying listening to my music, coloring my kobolds that I did earlier. Let's look. Okay. I think also... Oh, yeah. No, this totally reads kobold. Because the bottom jaw, but then... Oh, the neck I already did. And then just worry about the chest. But yes, this totally reads kobold. Like good old... D&D ass kobold. And then tomorrow I'll throw these up in their home of the convex crimson. Oh my gosh, I should sell these. Yep, whenever I have D&, merch updates, then I should have them come on the D and pre-show, the D and pre-game announcements. What the? Oh. That'll be very funny. What's going on? Stop. Stop. Okay. Yes, let me write that down. Because unless they do it in the game where I plan specifically, then have the kobolds sell D and merch at the beginning. Unless I plan to do it in the game. Which I plan to, but right now they're very far away. My boys are very far away, so I want to make sure that they get there. Do. And speaking of do, this is Coldplay Viva La Vida. I used to the world, and I gave no woman, I see the world. I have gained energy in the stream. I'm not dragging my feet tired like I was earlier. Hopefully I get to a good point where I don't have to finish the art tomorrow. Get them to a good point where I feel comfortable selling them. Ooh, I need to do the whole wicker basket and the eggs. Eggs. Scheme. Okay, there's a lot of empty space right here. So let's move everybody. Okay. Oh, I moved skin also. That's why. Okay, just move. Yeah, let's move handling. Yeah. Scheme. Also, what freaking color? Because I have this weird base color, which looks fine, but I want like a very specific color. Huh? Maybe. Huh? Oh. It's still paint bucket. Eh? It's not bad. There's a lot of extra stuff going on. Why? Why is there a lot of extra stuff going on? No, I like them this color now. Whoopsies. It doesn't have just one. It's beautifully shaded, so I can't frickin' tell. Yeah, it is like a little more orange. Or maybe I just do this burgundy color, but this burgundy color back here. That's too much. Is it? That's pretty good. Maybe I was... Oh, but the scales now look... Also, what song is this? Zombie by Natalia Kills. So... that orange is pretty nice. Oh, you know what? Let's play this game. This orange and this gray weapon, or the whatever heck color this is, and let's gradient tool them. Let's choose the middle. This is the middle color. So let's try it. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, it's pretty good. His... What the heck? His finger's not right. Oh, because I master colored it a different color? Okay, I think that works. Okay, now we have that middle color, which the scales look very... The scales pop on the right one now. And they kind of just blend in well, but they don't pop as well in the middle one. But they kind of look pale. Maybe I just choose a different scale color. Maybe just a slightly darker scale color. Yeah, it makes them pop more. But now we're getting into scale territory. Or horns territory. No, I think I like shipping because this is like just the pale background color that I had as a placeholder. So let's do all of them this color so that I can stop staring and going, well, bop, 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 bop. And it's easy because I already colored them in, so I could just click paint. Cool. And because I'm just going crazy, then I did his hair color that same color. Which, no, I like it being halfway between the other one. It's very specific, but... Okay. And then last but not least, our tattooed. Did that fix it? I don't know how, but yeah, I think it did. All right. Chicking. And now let's go over all of the scales. Which was master color. Bop, 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 bop. Let's make this. Cool. So now the sideburns and the scales are all the same color. With shipping to. All right. Now handling. Yeah, it's a lot easier the second time. Look at that. Handling right now looks like one of those shirtless, tatted up musicians, of which I thought of like 3 examples, but I didn't want to compare them to a very perverted kobold. So I decided to take the high ground. Lovely. Now, cool. All right. That feels good. Now I'm changing the background color so it's not the same freaking color as all the other colors. And it is 8:51, so I have like 9 minutes before it's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I might finish, but I don't really have any plans to. And this is the background color that all meant to be erased, not... Let's choose a nice like cool color, like a green or blue or purple. What's a good composite for these colors? Because this is just... all these colors are blending together right now. How do I find the opposite color? A blue? No, a nice green. Yeah, let's do an easy green. Okay. Cool. That's a lot less death. And just take a look at the me's again before I delete them. Boop. Good. Now, let's also just cut all of this so it's a lot less for us to deal with. It's still 30 inches wide, but a lot less to deal with. Background color. Yeah, that's much better. Nope. Oh. I think I know what's happening. So, this initially was my placeholder color. All of this color before we just chose right now a final color. Meaning that these kobolds, this is not tied to their master color, which I need to redeem here in a second. I'll figure out how to do that soon. But for right now, I'm just killing. Yeah, because if you look really, really closely, then you can see... Well, maybe I just do this, and it won't be the end of the world. I could do a couple different things. I'm listening to pretty bonkers music, y'all. All right. All right. Cool. Now, here's how I can remedy some stuff. What layer is this on? Gucci. So, now, I can do this. No, I will mold them all together. Select inverse, background color, and then cut. So now, this background color, we can just mold right into the thing. Okay, looks like I still need a little cleanup, which is fine. But I can mold it with the master color. Great. And now this background color can just, I believe, be blended with the burgundy copy. Shoot. Whoa. Cool. So, if I get rid of that color, yep. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. I'm listening right now to Renegade by Styx. It's a very good song. Fit screen. Cool. Let's move Skeen back over. Skeen. Eggs. Details. Details so far is only the... You know what? Yeah, I'll spend the next like 15 minutes doing this cleanup work that needs to happen. Oh dear. Why? Why is this the case? Oh boy. Okay, yeah, I don't think I can do that quite yet. So I undid all that work, but it's fine. Because this is needed anyways. Let's make a big old Like, I'm starting here. Yeah, okay. This is very needed just to clean up the line work. But this line work is nice and thick. So this will be really easy. And this will make for a better, cleaner everything. Oh, and that feels good too. Just zipping right through it. Save, because that was a lot of work to get to this point. Oh my gosh, yeah. I already did the inner arm, but just doing it again. Yeah. That's looking good. Bottom of the egg fanny pack. Yum, 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 yum. So good. Down on the Corner by Creedence Clearwater. A lot of good songs. I'm doing the arm. Baby in the evening, happy time. Save again. Down on the corner, out here in the streets. I just had this fun memory. My dad, first time visiting me down in Atlanta since I moved, we went on a Stranger Things film location scavenger hunt. So I looked up most of the film locations that were available to the public, and we went everywhere. But what just reminded me from this song, I don't think it's really related, but we went to the... Hello, what's this color? We went to the grocery store. Oh boy, look at all that color too. That's fine. We went to the grocery store where 11 stole the Eggos. So we went into the aisle, and they switched things around a little bit for filming, but we went and bought some Eggos from the grocery store that 11 stole some Eggos from. And I eventually ate them, and I still have the box in my room in North Carolina. So that's lovely. We went to some of the science buildings and the Hawkins School, and like they were filming another season of Stranger Things. So like we saw them having written stuff on the walls of the auditorium, of the gym and stuff of the school. So shipping is now finished with the outline. Yeah, because look, there's some... It's fine. I will deal with that later. Well, I need to remember, so I'll just leave that there. Let's do tax. Ooh, this is another good song also. Blackwater by the Doobie Brothers. I built me a raft and she's ready for toast. Oh, Mississippi, she's calling my name. Well, this one's much smoother. Why? Why is this? Look, I don't need to do anything. Well, except that. Yeah, this is really, really smooth for taxes. Oh, okay. We've hit the stuff. I don't know why I did that. I guess because I selected... Like, I did the magic wand, and the magic wand is not perfect. It's like smartphones being smart. No, they're not. They're kind of stupid sometimes. But it's okay. Victor knows the difference. Don't make no difference to me. On town. Yeah, I like to hear some funky Dixieland. Find everybody think go back water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Keep on shining your life. Safe everything gonna make everything alright. Ain't in no hurry at all. Boom, da 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 dum, bam bam, bidoo boom. And we are back to the beginning of tax. Let me just clean this up a little bit. Nice. That's two of my boys perfectly cleaned up. And let's do... let's do handling and then call it a night. We're going. Ooh, what's that, Wayne? Nope. Erase. I can't tell if handling needs it, but I'm just going to do it because it'll bother me if I don't. And look at that line right there. Okay. We've hit a point where we need to. And then let's get skin out of there. And then back to smooth. Why is that the case? Interesting. Background. He has just like a wee little... Okay. Let's get this guy out of here. That was fun. Delete layer. Let's keep both of them up. All right, almost done, folks. I'm gonna sleep so well tonight. And then tomorrow is D&Me. My one day of the week where I just do D&Me. And nothing else matters. It's quite lovely. Okay. No. Hanging upside down. Oh, I think also when I did Paint Bucket, then it's inexact also. So that's why it messed up some of the insides. But that's okay. Happy trees. Happy mistakes. Hopefully I remember just to do this from the get-go. Well, also, I had that background color for their skin color forever. So. Getting to his gills. Ooh, that was close. And, ladies and gentlemen and adventurers, artists of all kinds, we have finished with Mandling. Look how crisp them lines are. So, it's a nice kind of area to stop. Let's not even have that kobold up, the reference kobold for the title card. Let me get this banner back up so that I can get that color. All right. Well, can't ask for that, huh? What is this? Background color. Okay, almost done. Up. Great. Okay. Almost done. And then I think just pop. And let's give them just a little bit of an outline to make them pop, because otherwise they would just blend in the back. Or is that okay? No, let's give him a little bit of color. Save, and then oh, so that I can blend it with this? I don't know. Victor doesn't quite know, so. Ooh, but I do want to. Okay. Canvas size. Let's add 2 more inches to the top, haha. 2 more inches to the bottom. Let's make it this color. And then let's put skin up here, because that's very important that we get skin. Okay. And then almost there. So save, but we're going to merge these layers real quick. Let's have a nice outer glow. Let's have that pink. Or that color pink. Their gullet color. Let's do like 50. Let's have it a lot softer. Or, yeah. Well, how do I make it softer? Yeah. Too much. 75. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then, there we go. All right. Are we ready for the tile card? Okay, ready? Skin. Perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much. Let me undo this real quick. Merge layers. No. Whew. All right. No, merge layers. There we go. And let's turn this burgundy color back into that green. I don't remember what that green was. That's a good green. Cool. A Hulu green. So thank you so much, everybody. I'll try and work on this tomorrow and see if I can get the chest and all of shipping's details done. But it looks amazing. So great job. Skiing. Eggs. Coins. Okay. Good night.